It's Dynowarz, the destruction of Spondylus. Dynowarz. You get Bandai on the horn and say, we got to bring back this Dynowarz thing. We got to get Dynowarz back out. These are Dynowarz. These are the Dynowarz I heard so much about. They showed Dynowarz 2. Sure. Could I be better at Dynowarz? Yeah, probably. If you're looking for an expert at Stage 2 in Dynowarz Scourge of Carpathia, what the fuck is the name of this game? I'm unhappy about Stage 3 of Dynowarz, Saviors of Splondiferous. As funny as it would be to stick through and finish Dynowarz here today. Alright, that's Dynowarz. Destruction of Spondylus. Congratulations to Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. It is our new number 36. Is baseball better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Yes, baseball is better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. It is absolutely worse than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. I would rather play Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. But is it better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? It's worse than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus is a better game. It's better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. It's not as good as Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus, that's for sure. But I take Russian Attack over Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. I would rather play Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. I'm having trouble answering the question right off the bat. Is it better or worse than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? It's Skater Die is not as good as Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. Spondylus. And it's certainly no Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. Is Solstice better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Better or worse than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? It's worse than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. You know, as far as dinosaur games go, it's certainly worse than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. And, it's no Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. It's no Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. The Battletoads better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Is Cabal better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Is it better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? You know, down here, number 85, we got Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. Yes, Mega Man 1 is better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. Is the remote control better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? It's no Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. Spondylus? It's better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. It's no Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. It's not nearly as good as a Red Bull Sugar Free. It's no Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. Like, for example, I would say it is a better game than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. I'm saying it's no Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus is what I'm getting at here. Is it better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Spondylus? But, you know, it's no Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus. Is it better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Spondylus. Is 10-Yard Fight better or worse than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Loose. Is Base Wars better or worse than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Now time to play the game that comes into mind every time the words Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus come out. Is it worse than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Or is it better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Is it better or worse than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Spondylus? It's worse. It's worse. Is it better than Dynowarz Destruction of Spondylus? Spondylous. Is it better or worse than Dynowarz destruction of Spondylus? Laos? Spondylus. It is better than Dynowarz destruction of Spondylus. I suppose I would say it is worse than Dynowarz destruction of Spondylus. I guess I'd take it over Dynowarz destruction of Spondylus. Spondylus. It's worse than Dynowarz destruction of Spondylus. You think it's better or you think it's worse than a Dynowarz destruction of Spondylus? Spondylus? I mean, is it better or is it worse than Dynowarz destruction of Spondylus? Spondylus? Spondylus. You know, it's better than Dynowarz destruction of Spondylus. It's worse than our number 127 game here, Dynowarz destruction of Spondylus. Louse.